Yeah, when you're recording?
I've been recording this whole time.
Oh, of course. Okay. Hello and welcome to today's news segment. Here I have James John with me, and welcome back to Human News. Today we'll be discussing the. Oh wait, the camera's back there. Oops. Today we'll be discussing the. Have you heard the recent news about the Combine lowering the MRE supply? Our Russians, that they've recently cut them in half, I've heard. Is that true, James?
Yes, as you know, I work on the farms for the MRE, and they've been coming over with very large knives and just cutting the MRE packs in half every time we make them.
Like big scissors, right?
Yeah,
very strange.
Well, sometimes big scissors. It used to be big scissors, but now it's like meat cleavers. So.
Oh, so they have improved the methods in which they cut the MREs in half. Is that correct?
Yes.
It went from scissors to big cleavers.
Yep.
Very interesting. I believe that kind of infringes on our right, for a right of having fully sized MREs. They clearly infringe on those. Obviously, yeah, that's a basic human right. It says it in the Ten Commandments. Human doth shall have full size MREs. That one. Used to learn back in church, in human church.
Yes.
Moving on to our next segment, which we will introduce.
There's also been a significant decrease of production of combine harvesters since the combine arrived. Is there any possibility that this is linked to the intrinsic hatred of combine?
Yes, you raise a good point, James. Good point. Makes you really think about what are the combine really? Since they're not combine harvesters, what could they be?
Sorry, I have a really
That brings me to my next point. Do you think this is what I'm holding here?
Yeah.
This is a crowbar. They've recently gone out of stock because there's this one man, I believe, something like Gorgon, Freakman. I don't know. I don't remember the full name. He's been stealing all of them, taking them all for himself. He's treating them like his own personal brand or something like that.
Yeah,
Very strange.
I used to have a crowbar back home.
Crowbar.
Yeah, but Godfrey just kind of ran in with this weird orange jumpsuit and tore everything down, broke my boxes, stole my ammo, my food, my medical supplies, and then they just took the crowbar. We already had 5 crowbars.
Yeah.
They were just balancing them, they were just holding them all in a pile and ran out the door screaming something about Alex Vance or someone.
That is really strange. That Gordon Freakman, that guy, he really seems like a bad influence on today's society,
Yeah.
Especially with his recent attacks against the Combine, destroying Combine harvesters for some reason instead of the Combine in themselves. Which very confusing.
That struck me really bad as well because they came over with SMG and a grenade launcher and just destroyed my combine harvester.
Oh yeah, me too. Same thing happened to me, but he was like an RPG, I think. That's straight up, and then rocket flew around for some reason. I think it was guided or something. I don't know. And then just straight into my combine harvester. Gone.
I heard someone
couldn't make any MREs.
Combine harvester launched by this weird orange glowing gun they had. Terrifying.
Oh, that reminds me. After he blew up my combine harvester, he jumped on it and then suddenly just got launched into the sky. He's gotta be violating some kind of physics, right?
Oh yeah.
That's not normal, I think.
I feel like he has some kind of supernatural intervention or something.
Yeah, so unfair. I remember seeing him I was just working on my MRE farm, doing the things, and I just see an orange just blur in the sky passing by. Really strange.
He actually managed to catch up and speak to him. Everyone who's spoken to him talks about something's being obsessed with something called speed running.
speedrunning. Isn't that like a black market term for like carrying speed across the border? I think.
Maybe.
Is he also a druggie? Is he a criminal? I'm telling you guys, viewers, we need to put a stop to this Gorgon Freakman guy. He is a horrible influence on today's society, destroying combine harvesters all across the globe, the flat globe, and fucking smuggling speed across the border. We gotta stop him. Anyway, James, got anything else to say, or is that all for tonight? It's your turn, buddy. Fucking. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Not really anything else to bring up. Today's news cycle, sadly, seems to be everything.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, viewers, and we hope to see you on the next broadcast of Human News. And we are totally real humans and not combine robots. Isn't that right, James?
Yes, I have
Isn't that
really
right?
bad cough today.
Yes.